And joining us right now to talk about a little more March Madness is Dana Altman. Coach, you're already back in Eugene. I would have figured like the celebrating in Vegas would have continued on at least for another day, right?
No, we took a flight back last night and got back about 3 o'clock. So it was good to get back last night.
So for me, look, we were there. We saw this run. You guys were really special. I mean, watching these 4 games, only the second team to do that in the Pac-12 tournament. I think it's really interesting. I saw some interviews with you that we aired, at least on our final show, where you could feel the emotion that you've had here. What does it mean for you to see this team have the type of season and the growth throughout the course of the year that they've had?
Well, I'm excited for the players. You know, we had some frustrating times during the season. You know, a lot of ups and downs. We blew some games that we should have won, and we didn't play well at times. And so that's frustrating for your players. It's always frustrating for your staff. Your fans get frustrated when you don't perform at a level that you're capable of. So to see our guys come through the last 3 or 4 weeks and have dramatic growth as a team, our effort level, our intensity, our connection, both offensively and defensively, was so much better. So really happy for the guys and really pleased the way they played.
Dana, I would assume a couple years ago, I was with you guys, the Elite 8 run and the Final 4 run, and those were really talented teams. Probably before the NCAA tournament, you probably felt like your guys were good enough at their best to make a run to the Final 4, maybe even win a national championship. This team is obviously different. What's the ceiling for this squad?
Well, I'm not sure. We're young, we're inexperienced, other than Payton, and Paul played a little bit for Georgetown. You know, we don't have anybody with NCAA experience, so it's a different year for us. Less experience than the Elite 8 or the Final 4 team, but one that's talented and one that's playing a lot better. I like our depth. We have 9 guys that we can put out there and play minutes. You know, Peyton's playing at a real high level. Lou's starting to score more consistently. Paul's been pretty steady for us. Kenny blocking shots. So, you know, we have a group that, you know, I think can put some things together.
Dana, what was really cool about Vegas was to see the amount of fans rocking green in that city and being inside T-Mobile Arena. When the selection show, when your name came across and I saw San Jose, our studios are in San Francisco, the Bay Area, there's a heavy contingent of Oregon fans. How much of an advantage do you feel like that's going to be in that first round?
Well, I really think it helped us in 2013. You know, same position. We were at 12 seed. We played Oklahoma State in the first round, and then St. Louis in the second. And you know, our fans were great, and you know, really cuts down on the travel. After playing 4 games, we don't play till Friday, so I think that's good for us. But we had a great experience there in 2013, and we're sure hoping for the same experience this year.
Dana, you dropped Payton Pritchard's name and you mentioned his experience in the NCAA tournament. What's been the moment? Is there a moment where the light switch, it feels like it went off this season?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, Payton has had some really good moments for us, you know, and he just struggled a little bit at times this year. You know, I think part of it is, you know, he was trying to do so much for our team, and, you know, he really felt like he wanted to take the load. And, you know, when you put that kind of pressure on yourself, sometimes, you know, it's just hard to play. But down the stretch here, he's been unbelievable. His play in the tournament, you know, our last 8 games, we've, as a team, have played much better, but his play has really sparked us. And last night in the championship game, you know, you wouldn't have known that he played 110 minutes the previous 3 nights, because played with tremendous energy, which gave our whole team tremendous energy.
Coach, you're right, because the numbers in terms of the minutes were one thing, and it was a ton to win 4 straight games. But his play, those 22 assists, 4 turnovers in the tournament, that is ridiculous. And hopefully he can carry it through the NCAA tournament as well. Coach, congratulations on the success, winning a Pac-12 championship in Las Vegas. Can't wait to see you guys in round number 1.
Well, Mike, I sure appreciate it, and best wishes to Washington and Arizona State. You know, I hope all 3 of us can, you know, do a great job here and get us back where we belong.
Back the pack. I love when the coaches get involved in that as well. Thanks again, Coach.
You bet, Mike.